It's been a long time. If only you could see how dirty this is. Ish. Okay, so the sensor is on its way. Yes. So I'm gonna take the pedals assembly apart so that when the sensor arrives, I can just install it and hopefully the errors will be gone and she will be out of limp mode. So I'm waiting. That's so dirty. Whatever. I push the car out. First thing, disconnect the battery. Then I will take out the assembly, the throttle assembly, and then I will wait for the part. Please remember, the battery disconnected. Yes. Okay, so I had a problem once. I'm just informing you guys. Still when the lights didn't work. While we're at it, I just want to check it out. For once I've seen this oak in like not 2 weeks now. Ish. There we go. Right, so before the lights were looking like these, I've struggled in a few things. Disconnect the I'm just gonna put on the flash. I've taken out this panel, the arch panel, and I did try to connect the lights by myself, but yeah, I didn't disconnect the batteries. So I had the problem that none of the stuff on the gauges, none of it worked. So not the ref limiter, the counter, not the speedometer, nothing. So I blew a fuse, and luckily I realized I didn't disconnect it. So I replaced the fuse and connected it again. I left the light wiring as is and I got to fix it. So yeah, okay, enough of stories. Okay, let us begin. Okay, so I realized that I didn't show you guys what I used. I did show the electrical cleaner, but I didn't show what I used to clean the throttle body. Okay, and a few bolts that didn't want to come loose. I don't want to strip them. Example, on the throttle body, the bottom two ones were tricky and hard to make them loose. So I used Q20 as well. Okay, so I have deassembled this. I'm getting a pro at deassembling it. So hopefully this boy will be our problem fixer. Okay, so this took me about a minute and 30 seconds to take out of the car. It was just that 2 bolts. I'm not gonna bore you guys with how I loosen it and what's the procedure. First you unplug it and loosen the bolts. I'll put a link up here, yeah, over there, where you can watch the other video, the part 1, where I did explain everything. Bye. And there she awaits. We are all waiting, waiting and waiting and waiting. Patience. Hello.
Hello, YouTubers.
The beautiful fiance.
Aw.
Chilling with her up, waiting. I'm not gonna say for who, but my delivery boy. I'm waiting for the part. Okay, so the parts came. This is extra, I'll tell you later about that. So my delivery boy, Cappy, my good old friend. So yeah, we have the working daily and the broken daily, but we're gonna fix it right now. We believe so. So Cappy, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I will also put a link up here somewhere to his channel, and please go and follow him as well. Okay. We daai goeders losmaak en weer aan mekaar sit is net 'n belangrike skroef. Okay, so unboxing the sensor.
Where is it from? All the way from the US and
Yeah,
eBay.
US and eBay. And it went through UK.
Yeah, to get you.
Awesome. Okay, so there we go.
Looks like the right thing, right?
Yeah, and it's not used. Pluggies looks the same.
Oh, guess what? It's not been hacked with a
Yeah.
screwdriver.
At least. Okay,
Sweet.
everything looks good. Looks like it will align with everything. So I'm just gonna fasten it to the pedal assembly and then put it back on in the car. So as I have shown in the part 1, I did leave this marks and it's still there, although it's only a cokey, not a permanent marker. So I'm just aligning it and then I'll fasten it.
Helps if you put the screw in the hole.
Ja, nee. Is it like a pro or like a boss? Done! Okay. Now for installing it in the car. That's also easy. Alrighty. The comfortable position. There's no such thing. Okay, so first I'm gonna install it and then I'm gonna... I didn't show how I installed the pedal back on. So put it in place as I shown, the 2 bolts over there and there. Just fasten them and the assembly is in place, and then you go up and connect the pluggy onto the sensor, and then that's it. Okay, I'll show now after installment. I'm just gonna connect the battery again and then turn the car on and run the rev up again just to test and diagnose.
Cool.
Another thing I think I didn't tell you guys, I did run through all of the fuses. I'm gonna show you right now where they are. You saw the ones at the feet at the pedal. Check all of those fuses as well. Actually do that first before you do all of these stuff. And then you have a fuse box over here and also over here. Go through all of them. Some of them are relays that you won't be able to get out, but I can show you quickly over here. Check those fuses and make sure all of them are working. Okay.
Cool. So this is one thing I can say. Having a rev up cable is a massive help, especially if it's just diagnosing things like this and doing resets and relearns. So it's something I think we need to invest in. This is a borrowed cable. Very good mate of ours, Rudy. He's been kind enough to leave Jan Hendrik with a cable for a bit, so we can actually do this and reset the car. Space is a bit tight.
Yeah, as well. And I forgot the keys.
Oh, well done.
Sorry, pause.
Okay.
Just waiting for the program to load to recognize the cable. There we go. Okay, then we go to check trouble codes, retrieve. I don't like what I'm seeing.
We must just check. Sometimes what it does is it needs to go through a cycle or something for it to clear the code.
Okay, just gonna, well, it did pick up the code twice previously, but now it's picking up only the one P2138. Just gonna clear and check again. Some of the guys also told me it could also be a knock sensor.
Oh.
Yes, so that's my next step if this doesn't work. Okay, I run it again.
Oh.
Oh,
There we go.
Ah,
That's what we want to see.
what a smile. Okay, so the slip light and the VDC light is off.
Alright.
Okay, I'm just gonna close the program and okay, let's pause over here. The thing I realized after this video, we read the manual after this, and they step out that you need to relearn the throttle body, the air volume, and the pedal sensor before you start it. So I think over here is where we made a mistake, and also it could be a default, yeah, basically a faulty sensor. Start the car up. Let's hear her.
Let me just get that light off the engine over there. Oh! Whoa, crap. Don't scratch panels. There we go. That's far. Alright, so important. Always remove these lights because you don't want them falling in there and causing more damage, you know?
Yeah, with vibration. Moment of truth. Do I have to scream? Not because of the sound, because excitement. The engine, the check engine light is also off. So I hope the reeling of the throttle body and the pedal will also be automatically by the ECU. Otherwise, I will do the reeling myself. So let's get it warm up and check again.
Alright, so she's been idling for a bit. What we're going to do now is just make sure we've got no tools lying in the engine bay. It doesn't look like it. We'll just close up the engine bay and take her for a drive and go and see if she's all good. Cool beans. It's very hard to film a dark car at night. Oh, sexy. Focus. Focus on the light. There we go. Ooh, look at that. How sexy is that?
Came back on.
Oh no!
Yep. Back on. Not even 20 meters. No.
Don't you want to maybe try the pedal, like let's clear codes, we do a pedal reset. Maybe that's fooling with the car, I don't know.
Backing up to the
Yeah, not even 20 meters. Curse you, Nissan!
Daisy, please tell me what's wrong. Tell me.
Okay, so what we're trying to do now is not use Google or YouTube or the internet and just try and troubleshoot things. So we took the drive and everything without doing a pedal or throttle body relearn. So we're going to open the software up again, run the diagnosis, see what code comes up, whether it's the same code as just now or not. And then just run the car through the pedal relearn. But before we do that, we need to clear codes, make sure the codes stay clear. And then we'll do the relearn and everything and see, maybe that helps. We don't know if the car is maybe unhappy because it doesn't know where the position of the pedal is or whatever the case may be. So we're just gonna slowly but surely, you know, like going through a checklist, try and work through the things.
What? How?
Now it's off.
Now it's off.
Something somewhere is not happy.
Let's just do a check first.
There we go.
The same codes.
What the only thing that the software doesn't tell you is if these codes are live or stored.
Okay. But the VDC and the slip is off.
Is
again.
off. So I'm thinking since the slip and VDC is off, those are probably stored codes, historic
It could be, yeah.
codes, and not live.
Okay. Code's cleared. So I cleared the codes. And
Whoa, throwing the mouse away.
the mouse is alive. I'm just gonna start it up and check if the lights come back on.
Engine light also off.
Yeah, all of it now off.
Car's still revving a bit high.
Yeah, so let's do the relearn before we
Go for a drive.
go for a drive again. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so unfortunately, I'm calling it tonight. Sadly, no good news, but yeah, we are picking up some different stuff, like the VDC light and the slip light is changing its mind all the time. So then it's on, then it's off, then it's on. Yeah, so I think this video will turn to part 3 as well. Next up, I'm gonna check wiring related stuff, and that's it. So Cappy already left. I just want to thank him as well on this video. All of his help and advice and his time, it helped a lot. He came with his car. He had to daily it for a few weeks now. So we checked on his car and related back to my car, and yeah, so guys, if you have any advice or things I can look at, please do share with me. If you have a website where there's steps to diagnose or any type of that related stuff, please help. Thank you for watching. If this video is cool or you like it or don't like it, please hit the like button and share. And if you want to follow the future stuff, please subscribe. And I forgot one thing. Okay, there's a smile. One thing. So the other thing he brought, he delivered, Cappy, he delivered another package for me. So I did order a clutch line, between the steel and the cylinder, the slave cylinder. I'm replacing that as well. So hit that subscribe button and you will see the installation of it and the before and after